Life is full of uncertainties. A major accident or serious illness can severely affect the financial stability of your family. Leave aside the major accidents. The outbreak of the novel coronavirus pandemic has affected millions of lives of the families across the globe. In this uncertain situation, what works best against the pandemic is that one needs to be prepared and take all the precautions that is required. People from all walks of life and all age groups have today become more aware and cautious. And this growing awareness has been witnessed in the insurance industry. People have been inquiring more about the term insurance policy and are taking risk cover. In these tough times, taking or buying a term insurance is not just limited to availing the benefits that comes along with it, but it has rather become more of a necessity today. In times like these, financial stability is what each one of us is looking forward to. Buying a term insurance will ensure that it safeguards your family members. Not just that, in case of an untimely death, it will also ensure that your family is financially secured and will also ensure that they receive the benefits of the term insurance plan. To be very specific, the term plan nominee will be able to receive all the benefits that comes with the term insurance policy. With term insurance policy in place, there is a safety net that can provide funds for you to paying for your mortgage, sending your kids through schools or colleges, and will take care of other important concerns in case you are no longer around to earn a paycheck.
A term insurance policy, the meaning is in its name itself. You take a term insurance policy for a particular term. For example, let's say you're 25 years old and you're taking a life cover, a protection against your life till you turn say 60 to 70 years. And if something happens to you in between that time, your family or the nominees that you have nominated will receive a lump sum cash amount. And with that money, they will be able to manage themselves. It is very simple to understand. Next being affordability. So you don't have to pay 2 lakhs or 3 lakhs per premium. You can start as low as even 500 rupees. So it is very affordable. You can go and take a term insurance policy even online. And if you do it online, chances are there that you'll get a lot of rebates and discounts because there are no agents involved. Then we have additional coverage. So on your life, you can take additional coverage. For example, you can take a rider called critical illness. So if you are diagnosed with any sort of critical illness, you will be getting a lump sum amount of money from the insurance company. Or you can even take accidental death cover, which means in that term policy, in that policy period, if you have an accidental death, then whoever you have nominated will be receiving a lump sum cash from the insurance company. So there are a lot of add-ons or riders available according to your financial condition. Then last but not the least, we have tax benefits. The amount of the premium that you pay or the payout that you receive are all tax exempt. So all these benefits are associated with a term insurance policy. Now we know all the benefits and the features of term insurance policy. Now let's talk about who can avail or who should avail a term insurance policy. Number one, if you are an individual who has a lot of dependence on you, for example, you are the breadwinner for your family, or you have a wife and a husband and kids and grandparents and mother and father. In that case, you should definitely have a good term insurance policy in place because you are earning, you're the breadwinner, and with the money that you bring to your family, that is how they are managing their lives. So if something happens to you, they will not be able to manage themselves. So if you have a lot of people dependent on you and your money, then you make sure that you have a term insurance policy in place. Number two, if you are an individual who has a loved one and you want to safeguard them and save them from any sort of financial burden, then you should definitely have a term insurance policy in place. Because if you are not there to save them from financial burden, then your insurance company will step in to save them. So if you have a loved one and you really care about them and you want them to be financially stress-free, then make sure you get a term insurance policy. Number three, if you are the sole breadwinner for your family, that is with the salary that you get or the money that you get, that is how your family is running themselves. And without you, there is no other source of income in your family. In that case, you should definitely have a good term insurance policy in place. Number four, if you have taken a lot of loans and you are in debt, and let's say something happens to you, then all the debts or the loans will have to be repaid by your family. So if you're not there to give them the money to repay the loans, who is going to be there to help them? In that case, you have to make sure that you have a good term insurance policy in place. And when you're picking a good term insurance cover, make sure you add in all the loans or the debts that you have. Because with the money that your insurance company is going to give to your nominees will be able to repay all the loans or the debts that you have taken.
In life, we pass through several stages, and different stages require or they demand for different plans and different goals. These goals can include your first job, your marriage, your children, your retirement, etc. Thus, it is very important that you pre-plan so that you can achieve all these goals on time. Similarly, the financial liabilities of a person is different. It changes depending on different stages of the life. Thus, it is always advisable that you take or choose a plan or the covered term insurance plan that best suits you. Today, with different types of term insurance policies or plans that's available to the customers, it is always advisable that you choose the plan that is very best suited for you at that stage of point.
So, as of 2021, there are 7 types of term insurance policies available in the market. The first one is the standard term insurance policy. The next type of term insurance policy that we have is the term return of premium. The next type of term insurance plan is increasing term insurance policy. Next, we have decreasing term insurance plan. Next, we have life stage event term insurance policy. Next, we have convertible term insurance plan. Next, we have joint life term insurance policy. Last but not the least, we have group term insurance plan. What are the benefits if you take up a term insurance? Number 1 is low cost of premium. So like I told you before in the features, it is very affordable. Just because you want to take a term insurance doesn't mean that per month you'll have to pay 2 to 3 lakhs. You can start and get a good term insurance policy as less as 500 rupees per month. That is how affordable and low cost of premium it is. Next, we have complete life cover. So your life is secured and your family is financially protected. If you have a term insurance policy and if you are the breadwinner for your family and if something happens to you, then they will get a very good amount from your insurance company and they can manage their finances. Which means you don't have to worry about them being left out in the dark. They will get a lump sum amount from the insurance company with which they can manage their finances. And not just that, certain insurance companies offer you insurance up to 100 years. So it doesn't mean that you are insured only till 80 years old. And what if you overlive 80 years old? So some companies, they even give you 100 years of whole life protection. So when you go to take a term insurance policy, make sure you keep all the things in mind, what kind of a cover you need, how much years you need it for, and then choose. So the next benefit is financial protection. So like I told you before, if you are the breadwinner for your family, you are getting paid and with that money, your family is running themselves. And if something happens to you, it is obvious that they can't run themselves. In that case, you have to make sure that you have a good term insurance policy in place so that even when you are not around, you're still looking after them. So make sure you get a good term insurance policy right away. The next main benefit of getting a term insurance policy is the tax benefits. So the premium you pay towards your term insurance policy and the payout you get, that is the death benefit you get after you pass away, are all tax exempt, which means there are a lot of tax benefits associated with the term insurance policy. Next, we have rider options. So rider options are like add-ons. For example, if you're taking a term insurance policy for 40 to 50 years and in the middle you meet with an accident, in that case you also get extra money. If you have this add-on, you get the extra money of the accidental death. Or if you have some sort of critical illness and you're admitted in the hospital, in that case, you will get back a certain amount from your premium amount. So look at your financial condition, look at yourself and see what kind of riders will be suitable for your condition and pick the riders properly. So these are the benefits of having a good term insurance policy in place.
So I hope through this video, you have understood how important a term insurance policy can be for you as well as your family to secure all of you. For you to buy a term insurance, you need to be well informed. Thus, we have developed a course for you on the term insurance plan that's available only on our Financial Freedom app. So hurry up and download this app and get access to the knowledge that we give you about the term insurance plan. Not just that, we don't only get you knowledge about the term insurance policy alone, but also give you information about the investment and other finances too. So hurry up and download this app right away. Also, don't forget to hit on the like button, subscribe to the channel and hit on the bell icon to get notified for our next video. Thank you for watching IndianMoney.com. Get wise and break free.